Hey, hello, how do you feel today? I hope that you are fine today. In this occasion and in this video, I'm going to explain you the correct use of the passive voice. If you are studying English, you will find that once you have fun with the passive voice. It is not an specifically complete structure, but it is usually one of the grammar points that gives problems. The reason is the change of the verb when it goes from active voice to passive voice. And sometimes, some people think that use the passive voice is so complicated and is so difficult, and they have problem when they practice with active voice. But some students also ask them, but why do we use the passive? In this occasion, I'm going to explain you, and I hope that you understand exactly the important and the correct use. We use the passive when we want the phrase to focus on the object rather than the subject. As usual, the subject is the element that performs the action, and the object the one that is affected by said action. Okay, let me show you the structure. Okay, the structure of the passive voice is subject plus to be plus participle plus object. Okay, let me show you some example. For example, if you are using present simple and you have to make the contrast of passive voice and active voice. For example, if you say I do my homework in present simple, in this case is active voice. But if you want to use passive voice, my homework is done. Could you see the difference? In the first example, I do my homework. The verb is the most important in the sentence. In passive, my homework is done. The most important here is the subject, my homework. In another example, with present continuous, I am doing my homework. This sentence is active form. And my homework is being done. Is passive voice. Could you see the difference? Okay, another example. Past simple. I did my homework. Active voice. My homework was done. Is passive voice. Because the most important in passive voice is the subject. The subject who do the activity. The subject is the most important. If you want to do it with question, you can do it also. For example, the structure in the question, for example, where are robots produced? Because it's passive, because the most important in this case also is the subject. Do you know another example? They are produced in Japan. The most important is the subject. They are produced. And, and as you know, this time of grammar is so important if you are studying English. I hope that you that you can understand exactly the importance and the use of the passive voice. For today is all.